didn't work here because movies.
TV shows,
Yeah,
like a lot of stuff back in the 90s.
it's a lot of things that happened in the '90s
Like fast food culture.
that they tried to redo, and it still hasn't
And
worked.
it's just they ain't work. To this day just won't work.
Fresh Prince.
Hell, even gaming sometimes.
Oh yeah, they try to like remaster it, and it's just
They just try to remaster it. Sometimes it works.
it works on the games that have like those 8-bit type of technology. So because all you're just doing like redoing like the quality of the lighting, so you're really not changing much. But when they try to change like say Pac-Man from like whatever that is to like say 4D, it's like we get that you're trying to innovate, but you got to know, I guess, your consumer base.
I will say
Yeah,
like the Crash Bandicoot's pretty cool too.
yeah,
That they remastered.
that's fact. Yeah, but I already knew that remaster was gonna be good because that studio seems to put out very consistent stuff. Like they don't seem to like not take risks, but like they're kind of on the safe side. They have a lot of loyal customers
Mm-hmm.
on that Crash Bandicoot like type of player
Lower
base.
fan base.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Like they got a lot of people that if they just kept it the same and just made like minimal increases, they'd be okay with that. Because soon as
Yeah.
you abandon something,
Playing on people's nostalgia. I think that's the problem with a lot of stuff in general nowadays. They're just trying to capitalize off of nostalgia. It just ain't
well,
working.
yeah, you got that one foot in nostalgia and you got the one foot in the market. Because you got the one foot of your older players and you got the one foot of all your newer players, your battle pass
Right.
customers and stuff like
Your
that.
newer players, you're trying to cater them to some kind of way.
So, and
You know, put some of the new features in.
some games really fail on that. Some games really fail on that for real. Like because okay, as a game studio, and I don't want to get too off track, but a gaming studio, in a sense, they got to balance both nowadays. You got to keep your old customers,
Keep
and you
your
got to be
old
able to
crowd.
get new ones.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what type of game you are, it's harder to do it in some ways without compromising like the integrity. Like,
Of the game itself.
just say you're God of War. Only way you can make money is if you just make the game hella good and just release it as often as you can without doing it too often. You see what I'm saying?
Base quality over quantity.
Yeah, but
Basically.
but you can't take too long nowadays on quality because you'll just get X'd out.
People lose interest or they'll just forget.